Good evening to you. The first thing they want us to know is that there's not one formula to prevent violence at work. More and more employees, however, are being asked to do what we've all been asked to do anywhere. If you see something unusual, say something. We sat down to talk with counselors from Concerned Services today who run the Employee Assistance Program for TriHealth to try and sort out what something really means.
It seems to be happening more and more, and I think the stress level that we see, there are all sorts of stressors going on for people, so that lends itself to some of this.
Marie Davis says from road rage incidents to this shooting scene in San Bernardino, it is hard not to notice violence getting carried out at work. It is out of control. These killings started at the employee Christmas party.
So a lot of us got up today and felt like if this could happen at a company Christmas party, this could happen anywhere. What should we do with these feelings? What's a healthy way to process them?
I think that's it. People are maybe feeling, well, if it could happen there, it can happen anywhere.
It can happen anywhere, so she suggests employers sit down with employees to discuss
what are they going to do if someone's making threats? If somebody is disgruntled, if somebody is terminated and they're making threats or there's some fear.
Violence might not get to this dangerous level if you let employees know two things, she says. First,
one of the things we do is help to train the employees that it's their responsibility to say something.
And second, something is whatever you think is out of the ordinary, which might result in workplace danger, no matter how small.
No, there is nothing too small, and that's what, we don't want people to wait until it gets too big to handle.
So are there any specific sort of early warning signs that maybe we can look for in ourselves or even in other people where we work?
People who don't feel like they have a lot of control over their lives and their jobs may experience more stress, but I don't think they're more likely to act out on that than is someone, high up.
In other words, you can't pinpoint who will or won't act out at work. So pay attention to the extremes. These might include extreme changes such as alcohol or drug abuse, or changes in behavior. These might be due to prescription medications or even the diagnosis of a mental illness such as depression.
Although I do want to say that somebody who does have a diagnosed mental health disorder is no more likely to act out and be violent than is, anybody else.
So let's explain that. Those who get a proper diagnosis often get proper treatment. And she said where you need to worry is when somebody is acting in an unusual way and they don't get help.
Right.
That's where you're going to probably run into problems.
This whole idea, though, that people don't want to speak out because they don't think it's PC. Maybe if they had anonymous places at work where you could leave suggestions and be anonymous and say, please look into this. That's all you need to do.
Well, and she said your Human Resources Department will keep things confidential. You don't even have to give a name.
Good point.
Yeah.
Thanks, Liz.